Hello, and welcome to this Trains at Corrour video. It's one I really enjoyed making, so I thought I'd give a bit of an extra commentary track to see a bit of the behind the scenes and what I got on with when I was out making this video, so hopefully you enjoy it. So it took around about 20 hours to film this video, and I'll get into a bit later quite how that's possible. But this first shot here, this is it's a 4-car 156 ScotRail unit heading off to Fort William. You'll notice, being out here in the Scottish rural Highlands, that the weather is a bit changeable. It's very windy in places. Occasionally, there's a bit of wind noise on the microphone and a few camera shakes, but I've left them in most cases because it kind of just demonstrates how wild the weather is up here. It's not like a normal station, this. And our second clip here, you see immediately the difference between the two clips there. The rain's really started to come in this shot. It's much greyer in the background there. And this is another 156, another 4-car 156. This I'm heading towards Glasgow Queen Street. And you might just be able to see, just in the bottom of the frame at the moment, there's a loop that comes off the main running line here, and a little ground frame at the side there to operate it. It's a very rarely used loop these days. But trains can cross here if needed. But the whole time I was here, and everything just uses the main platform line. There's also a little siding on the side there, and just about to see the bus stops for. Again, very rarely used there as well. The platform here is very short. Even when they run just a single 2-car 156, it doesn't fit in the platform. So it's local door operation. Normally the middle 2 doors on a 4-car train are used. I'll just get a little glimpse of the rainbow in the corner there. Big bit of wind there, and you can just see the other end of the loop joining back onto the main running line, and again a ground frame at the end there to operate the points there. And here on the next shot we have the up Caledonian sleeper to Edinburgh and on to London. A pair of Class 73s on the front there. They will take the train as far as Edinburgh, where they'll be replaced by a 92. And there's a formation of Mark 5s behind there. At Edinburgh, this being the Highland sleeper, at Edinburgh it will join with portions from Inverness and Aberdeen to form the full 16-coach train down to London. This is, despite what the weather might lead you to believe, this is filmed in the summer. So around about 8-9 o'clock in the evening, but you wouldn't know it from the light that you've got at the moment. There's only probably June and July you can really get a decent shot of the sleepers because of the time they run through. But it is possible. Do quite like this this angle with the full train going around the corner there. Just catching the light off the roof of the Mark Vs there as well. And here at this next shot, I've taken a walk down a little trail off from the station, and you can see the platform and the signal box just there, and then the station building just set a little bit further back from the platform. The signal box is a B&B. You can stay overnight. There's 3 rooms there, and then the old where the lever frame used to be, in that you can just see on the top floor of the signal box there. That's a communal lounge which has amazing views out over the surrounding scenery. And your breakfast and your dinner and lunch, if you stay that long, and all being served to you from the station building there, which is an amazing sort of cafe come restaurant, caters for anyone that's in the area. Definitely worth a visit if you're in that part of the country. You see on this formation we've got a single 153 with a 156 on the back. A few years back, Scott Rowe introduced these Highland Explorer, I think they call them, units, just to provide a bit of extra capacity and crucially extra luggage facilities and space for cycles and skis for people who do that up in Fort William. Seems to be very well received. You can see the weather rolling over the hills there as well. Now this is the next day. This is about 8 o'clock in the morning. Taken from the same spot, and funny enough the same unit comes back again. Framed up there around the Corrour summit sign there, denoting the that high point there. Fortunately it's a little bit drier than it was yesterday at this point anyway. You can see just how remote the station is. There is nothing around other than the rolling hills and scenery. And here we have the down Caledonian sleeper heading off towards Fort William. The rain's really starting to pick up at this point. Ended up getting rather damp, but ended up being one of my favourite shots from this trip, particularly the departure of the locos from the station. Fortunately, the rain, you can just about see it on camera, is coming in at an angle, but it's coming from behind me, so I think, if I remember correctly, the lens stays fairly dry, considering the amount of rain that's coming through. From memory, I think this is about 9 o'clock in the morning or so. So again, a shot you can comfortably take in the summer, but in the depths of winter it would be dark at this point. Part of the reason why I stood so far away from the station for this shot was to get the locos powering away from the station. Really quite enjoyed filming this one, and I'm quite impressed with how it turned out, especially considering the weather. So very happy with this shot. And there we have it. About 20 hours after the first shot was taken, this is the last one. This is my train to take me back towards Fort William, and carry on ticking off a few more stations, as some videos you probably have already seen. I do quite like these sort of slightly faded mountains you can see in the background there. I do quite like the way that comes out on camera. And you just see the ground floor of the signal box on the side of the screen there. That's where the 3 rooms are, just down there. Did mean that my room was right next to the line, but as you can probably tell, every time a train went past, I was out with the camera, so it didn't make any difference. So there we go. Thoroughly recommend going to Corrour, even if it's just as a day trip to visit the station house, or stay overnight at the signal box. It really is quite amazing. Definitely worth a go. And the views there, even when it's raining and windy, even then the views are amazing. Definitely worth a recommendation. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. I might end up doing some more of these commentary style videos. See how they go down. Thanks for watching and listening.